You might be an introvert who struggles with being confident with your speaking abilities. Listen, man, as an introvert, myself, you could define yourself as an introvert, but don't label yourself as one, right? Because you truly are limiting yourself. I still call myself introvert, but I broke that label of being that quiet kid, being unconfident, being shy, being weird, being unable to speak sucks. And that's why I'm constantly improving my speaking skills on a daily basis. I'm constantly putting myself to the test. I'm constantly improving in all areas of my life. And as an introvert, I want you to improve your speaking skills. And the first step I truly took is reading this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, right? It truly teaches you a lot of principles that you could apply throughout your day-to-day life. You could speak to anyone on the street. You could speak to anyone when you're visiting a restaurant. You could speak to anyone at networking events. The goal here is to put yourself out there, to go through trials and errors, to experiment, to explore. As an introvert, put yourself out there. It literally might be scary, to be completely honest. Sometimes you might not know what to say. That's all right. You at least have the awareness that, hey, you suck at the moment, but don't say you're gonna suck at speaking for the rest of your life, because you have the awareness and now you know what to do for the first step. Get that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Start reading 10 pages every single day. You'll complete it in probably like a good month. Start applying the principles. Each chapter you read, before you start the next chapter, I want you to go outside and apply that principle that you just learned. Put it to the test. You might be scared. You might be unconfident. You might stutter. You might, miss a huge opportunity if you don't even try. If you put that action to work, you'll get a reaction. You'll start to realize how beautiful life is when you start taking action. Life is beautiful when you put in the work. It truly is. Happiness is a choice. Remember that. You might be unsatisfied with where you're at. That's a feeling that you should use as fuel. There's so many lessons that you can learn in this video. There's so many gemstones that I'm putting out right now, because at the end of the day, as an introvert, you might have that whole mindset of you just suck. You're unconfident. You got to really create that unbreakable mindset. So the second step is, of course, the first step is reading, but actually this should be a pre-step to the first step. Get your mind right. Get your body right. Get your spirit right. Build out new habits. If you're unconfident, you're not hitting the gym. You're not packing on muscle. You're not doing amazing things. You're not improving your mental health, your mind. I could just tell that you're not improving your mental health either. You gotta understand that your mindset plays a huge role. What are you consuming every single day? What are you eating? What are you consuming? Like, what type of content? Is it educational? Is it just, entertainment? What type of music are you actually listening to? All this plays a huge role. So get your mind, body, and spirit in track, right? Start meditating too. Anyways, the second step is to put it into work, right? After when you read, the second step is just take action. And then if you really want to improve, make different. And then if you want to improve your speaking skills, have fun with it. Build rapport, build meaningful connections, potentially get a door-to-door sales job. Or you could just do your own door-to-door sales service, right? Just go out there, have fun, experiment, explore, take action, go to networking events, attend workshops, meet new people at a cafe, at a restaurant. Tell them, hey, you want to be their friend. Start a random conversation, just compliment them. Or you could use a tactic at the gym where, like, hey, I'm actually going to head to the bathroom. Can you just watch this machine for me? And the person might say, thanks. You just come back and say, hey, man, I appreciate it. And then, what's your name? Just have a casual conversation. Have fun with it. There's a lot of things you can do to improve your communication skills. Like, start reading a book every single week regarding how to improve your social skills and put it into work, put it into action. It's that simple. As an introvert, you're gonna be nervous, all right? You're gonna be unconfident at the start. You're gonna feel shy. You're gonna feel like it's not working out. Yeah, maybe at the start it's not gonna work out because you're stuttering, you're shy. You don't have that confidence because you're incompetent, right? You haven't been putting in the work. In order to become competent, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the effort of constantly improving in all areas of your life, right? How do you present yourself every single day? Are you someone who's slightly chubby, skinny, fat, or are you jacked? Because right off the bat, if you're jacked, you're gonna get a good first impression. How do you dress? All this plays a huge role. What's your body posture like? Are you using hand gestures while you're speaking? Are you smiling? Are you enthusiastic? There's so many things to talk about, right? But the first step is getting out of your comfort zone after doing all those first three steps, right? This is a whole new protocol now. Just get out of your comfort zone. Have fun with it. Experiment. That's pretty much it. Just smile, man. Have fun with it. That's all I can really say. As an introvert, I was super scared to starting conversations with strangers. It was hard. But I put myself out there. I went to networking events. I went to cafes, spoke to a few people, had fun. Just remember to take it easy and everything will be fine.